I mean, no Luards, right? Okay, so they're showing the golds versus Angel Feather first. Now, Uzume's been in this position before at VMC, but that time he was sitting on the right versus on the left.
Yeah, or even just in Swiss before, right? When the Gods player missed the G assist.
Yep.
Is this the same player? Are they the same opponents from like the game we watched?
No. No, I don't think so. Because the other guy just got grade stuck and he was wearing a hoodie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Uzume is just a strong Junken player. Which clan has the upper hand in this matchup? I feel like this matchup is kind of even.
Yeah.
As long as Gold doesn't get grade stock, they're pretty aggressive. They both
Plus,
have
like if they want to, yeah, a lot of their board fills like that the Gold Paladin is opting to run doesn't require like a lot of CV or anything as well.
Yeah.
So like when they get subbed on 3, they still have options to play around with.
Hey, thanks for following Raigeki. Starting off with Angel Feathers. Okay. Ooh, okay, so Gold's getting there. Wait, no, that's not...
Chain?
That's not the right chain.
Is that the one from Clan Collection?
Yeah, that's the new dude. The one that is like a draw. But I'm pretty sure this is Spectral. Thanks for following Dark and Solo. He misses?
Interesting for such
Maybe
a
we can peek his grade 3. You can see they're still very separated. They have the board in between. Can't cut. What is... Oh, I think that's like a CB1 Cole top 3.
Yeah, check top 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a 7k
I think it's
boost. So this
CB1
is
Soul Boss
really...
one.
This might not be Spectral?
This is like CB1 Soul Boss one, right?
Yeah. Draw.
強烈さあもう関係ないよと
Oh, okay.
強っ1点受けるしかない
Goes to 2.
Could this potentially be aggravating?
It could be Aggravain. It could be even Core.
いや吹き返
But
しして
it could be Aggravain actually. Let me look at the WGP. Let me look at WGP.
ダメージを与えられたからには
Oh, if this is Aggravain, guys,
ある
we're
程
in
度
for
マ
a
ウントを取
treat.
っていきたい
We've been wanting
Yeah.
to see this deck in action.
ガード札を持っていく
2 Gabriels and damage.
さあクリティカル2点受けますか
Maybe we can find his name.
ノーガードクリティカルトリガー3点
Whoa, 3 damage? Dude, this could be front triggers.
This
is
has to be Aggravain, right?
Yo, this is Aggravain, man.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, fuck Spectral, dude. We're in Aggravain land now.
この3点でかい
Time
な
to find the
ちょ
real
っと
high roll decks.
Oh, wow, dude.
ただコストが使うんで、
うん
なんか使いそうな気ます。ビスコットも使う。ですもんね。
うん
And right upon draw 1 is a core one as well.
さあグローバルだ
No! Is that... What is that? Is that core?
Is that?
プロミネンス
Yeah, I think that's core.
プロミネンス
Wow, dude.
はい、プロミネンス
I don't wanna see core, I wanna see Aggravain.
4枚見て、
Yo.
カード2枚までリアル
Yo,
させていただきます
core.
残りを生
Core.
望む順番で置くんですけれども、ソウルにパーシバルがあったら2枚
Bruh.
じゃなく4枚出します。
Damn. What a world.
で、あと自分のリアカード
What is this, man? What is this?
So the grade 1 was draw 1, core 1.
Yo.
が出てたら
Did you remember that Agglevale has like a on-ride skill?
Yeah, I never thought to remember that.
はい、
I forgot it had an on-ride skill.
今いろんなカードが
It's like actually
The
old
Agglevale?
Agglevale.
Who rides
Yeah.
that?
はいはいはい。ちゃんとラインも
Yo,
It's called
dude.
2 this turn, so that Grade 2 has a grade 2.
This
The other
is-
call 2 go live.
This is so aggressive.
さあ、
Check
3
top
枚で、
3.
そうですね。
There's a max slash as well, we see.
Oof.
Ooh, Gorbaduk. It's pretty good.
いや、これで
13k beater
俺さん
booster
本当は
Gorbaduk.
これ手札から出ないと出てこないか。
22k line, that's good.
さあ、急に盤面がパンパンになりまし
Dude,
た。
we haven't seen core at all.
そしてアリ
No
エノ
core,
が
Yeah.
no coring until now.
This
This is like
このターンにコールしたのがまだ
The
3枚
first,
かな。
like, Clan Collection grade 3we've seen.
4枚の効果使えないですね。
Obviously, besides the Heal Guardians, I mean, like the mainstay grade 3s. So it's called 3 cards this turn, so that grade 2 is checking.
ワンチャン
What is the skills again? Is it like when you call 2 and then the next one is 4 for the check requirements?
Yeah, it's always 2 and 4. Let me grab it up.
Yeah.
It's just power. I remember this guy was power and one of them it goes to soul or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I think like return effective against a lot of power.
Dude,
入れ
the
替えた。
global guy's gonna be happy when they see
張
core
り
man.
替えた。
Crit to win?
Oh, the aggression. Look at this.
So it's
Going down
Arenal.
another aggro.
ヴァンガードから。
Oh,
Okay.
this he gets to put a grade 3 into soul early.
Oh, true. Yeah, so 2 and higher, he gets 5k. 4 and higher, he gets 10k.
さっき
And
フロント見えてますから
you
ね
can。put it to soul. Well, you can give it 10k
で
and you
まあア
put
リエ
it
ノ
to
ールが
soul if
一
you
番
do.
乗ったら、
Yeah.
でも1万9000になるんで届かないですね。
Dude, I'm trying to figure out
Yeah,
when
he-
this guy topped, man. What did he play when he topped? Excuse me.
He doesn't want to mess with this aggressive turn. Front trigger. Oh my god, dude.
いや、これ、
Dude, he's going to 5. Dude, is it first?
He's
Wait,
going to
he'll
4.
God, but that's fine, but
はい。
Grade 3 in soul already.
yo. Yo, dude.
4万3000かな。
This guy is
'Cause he-
insane.
He's met the 4 core requirement,
Yeah, yeah.
so he can give plus 10 and put it into soul.
Wow, if he's this aggressive against all his opponents, right? Actually a good matchup against the whole field if he's successful.
Yeah.
That's pretty
まあいきなり
insane.
ハメルシュートできますからね。
そうなんですよね。ただ、
悩んでいます。
So this guy topped in August 11th at WGP Aichi,
手札も
and he was
結構あ
playing
る。
Gold Paladin. And he was playing
Mhm.
Agravane. He's the Agravane player.
Ah. Nice.
So he swapped to 4.
ここ一つの正念場ですね。
I mean, potentially still you could see aggravanes in here. I'm not exactly sure of the list, but like, there's a lot of soul adding going on with some of the units.
ここが
Yeah.
能力を使えば3万
But
まで
remember
上
in
がります
August,
が、
I don't think you could core in August, can you?
あ、まあ強制ですね。はい。
I am not familiar
So,
exactly when
Yokodo
JP
だから
had
Did
this
we?
at
3
least.
万5000
Have you seen heals
あ、そう
from
3万
Rocca?
9000
From Gold?
4000か。はい。で、それに入って、
Not yet.
Because his Agravane list ran 12 fronts, 4
うま
draws.
いですね、ここ。
そうですね。
Some spicy.
So
Some
he might
spicy
not
lists.
even be running heals. This could be one of those guys not running heal.
True, but also back then, if that was the case where we didn't have Clan Collection yet, we didn't have access to the grade 3 heals,
そうですね。
点受けさせてヒルガーディアン切らさせてましたね。
so he could possibly have included them from there, or not. You know, this could just be, you know, a similar trigger lineup like he had previously. That
Yeah.
would be spicy.
さあただ、うずめ選手、ここが一発目のビッグムーブのターン
I mean, we saw
But
the
like-
draw, right?
Yeah,
というところですね。
12 front draw. I mean, if you're being this aggressive, why even run heal guardians? They're only 15k shield.
そうですね、今、ナヒルで拾ってきま
はい。
したね。
But to be fair, if he doesn't have a heal guardian now, he could be in trouble.
ハメル登場です。
yeah, that's what I was about to say after that as well. Like, he's going this hard aggressively, and then like giving this opponent all this damage. Then you have to be confident that you can survive the turn, right? Doing all this. So if he's not running heal guardians, that
鎖の
makes
スキル
and begs the question to say, how effectively is he able to guard this turn safely then if he doesn't have them
手札がちょっと
being
Just
this
pray.
aggressive, right? Giving them all the CB to work.
Just pray.
I mean, that's true, but it's just a side feeling he didn't get this far into the WGP circuit by just going by Just Pray, even though he has the spicy deck list.
Yes, yes. I mean, it is a best of 3 as well.
For the top
はい
cut,
そうで
yeah.
すね。サリエルの回復はしてませんでしたね。手札に、イオフィエルを加えて、はい、ガブリエルの効果で
Gabriel
ヒ
skill
ルトリが戻しました。
Boom.
1
Gets
点
crits.
1
クリトリが、
はい
Okay.
One crit's all he needed.
Yeah,
3点入っ
that
てるんで
crit
どこまで
in the
走る
early,
かって感じですね
well, the
まあで
multi
もイオフィエル
crits
今入っちゃった
in
か
the
ら、
beginning were huge.
まあまだま
Three
だ
Yes,
damage?
yes.
やり
Wow.
放題かなと。
はい
はい。1点いける。
はい
クリティ
Another
カ
one?
ルトリガー
Oh,
Yo,
you put that on the
dude.
Vanguard, right? Potentially. Or is he... I'd put the crit on the Vanguard and the power to the rear guard.
もうこれで、
Yeah, I
Oh,
feel
putting all
like
there.
サリエルは
maybe
絶
there's a
対に
bit
攻め
of
ないといけない
disrespect here, or he
アタックになりま
knows
し
who
た
he's up against. He knows the deck,
Mm.
right? Because I feel like this is losing to
で
Heal
さらに
Guardians.
イオフィエル。
マウンドして
Yeah.
ここ乗ると厳しいが、
Especially when he already had the lethal
Units,
spread of 3 damage.
Yeah, unless he's like trying to hit over Heal Guardians, right? If you give Hamiel enough
Mm.
crits, he needs multi Heal Guardians.
さあ、感激
Yeah,
して
that's true as well.
ゾフィエルで。まだ回せる。が、ここでストップかな。
Okay,
バ
it's
ン
going
ガー
in.
ドから
や
いった。
Boom. 30k. 30k.
さあ、ここは
うん、
He has a null. He can null this pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
ハミエルのパワーがいかれてますが。
But he's just counting cards. He's like,
1万、2万、3万、4万。
I don't want to give too much.
Checking how big.
2000の6万の6万5千かな。
There's 3 triggers.
クリティカル3ですね
まあ、今はね。
The thing is, he has to do 3 damage as well next turn. So
Yeah. This is a 75, 80
これ、
cameo.
守るよ、ヤールのね。
ここ、ヒールガーディアン持ってたら、ワンチャンここ勘が切っておいて、
うんうん
クリマイナス2とかいう選択肢もなくはないんですけど、
Ooh, how do you guard this?
確かにね。
80 has like
でもクリス
4
マス一枚で
crits
ブ
as
レちゃう
well.
から
No
ね
guard?
も
No
うしかない
guard?
ねわかる
No guard. Oh.
点
Damage?
ここで何引くか
Doesn't hit.
うー
が、
効果を使って、
80,000.
はい、
ヒルガーデいるよな。
言います。
5 cards.
うん
If he
75k
doesn't have Heal
shield.
Guardians.
戻さなかったっぽいです。
うんうん
75K
そりゃそうだよね
shield or-
そうだよね
Double Heal Guardian.
Drop
点
double heal guardian, yeah.
クリマイナス。
守るしかないんじゃない
Oh, he's running Heal Guardians. Okay.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, he's putting the plus 10k.
だってマイナスにしても2点受けちゃうからね。
そうですね、4点ですもんね。
うん。これ守りきれそう。3万、4万。
25, 35, 65.
2、3。6万5千かな
He needs
あ
one
と
more.
2万必要
耐えです。
Oh, it's still a
75.
5k.
Needs 10k more. Needs 10k more after this.
What?
だけ
Oh.
ど、
He's got 2 cards left in hand,
とりあ
man.
えずスコアが手札にあるわな。
Yeah.
さあ、ここは1点受けるしかない。
Takes it.
ドローしたかった。
はい、でイオフィエルで最後ダメージが
はい。
回復します。
Bro, he had a great start. Now it's not looking that good, man. When you have to
さ
guard
あ
with 5
やはりこの
cards,
先手で
Yep.
3点を与える
You're
こ
like
と
the majority of your
の難しさ。
she just no guard. Just for heal on
だか
C.
らどれだけ展開できるかですね。
I mean, depending on what he rides here,
おっと、
ん
表がない
Good.
ブーストを持って
make the difference. There's a sneaky aggro
Oh, he
that
could
comes
have
in.
boosted that, I think.
まあ、
ただノーガ
Sorry,
ード
I
だったよ
was
っていう。
そう
pointing
で
it
す
out.
ね。
Right, yeah. So gonna be
Okay, what
the,
does he
the
do?
core.
What are we seeing? Ooh, aggravated!
アグラベイル
Oh, here it is.
What? You had a core, you had aggravate.
はい、
はい
What is this build,
今
man?
回唯一のアグラベイルでございます。
Oh man.
Okay, with aggravate, he actually has a chance at doing
Yeah,
something.
that's what I was saying. Like if it had something different rather than the core, then it could have been something interesting. Because core wouldn't have really done much here.
Yes.
かなり厳しいところだなと。
So it's cold 3.
で、パーシバルもね、結構もう2
It's
枚
just
見ちゃ
too
ってる
bad
んで
that
すよ
like
ね、
everything
ライ
is
ンゾーンで
weak, super weak.
Yeah.
So this swings into the rear, the other side swings into Van.
叩いて、
I'm gonna say he had
ヴァンガード、
he probably would have had to draw like 2 triggers, right?
まあもうここは
Yeah.
バンガード行く
Because otherwise, why would he throw so much of units away
3、
the previous turn?
5枚入れます。
このターン
Pretty
3枚
much.
コールしてますね
So I think he
で、3
can
枚持
call
っている
3.
ことができる。
He-
ここの
he-
3枚
yeah,
何が出
call
る
three
かが
this
めっちゃ
turn.
大事。1、2、3。何が
They
出
better be
る
good cards. But he went back.
Yeah, the chair lean and
Chair
the
lean.
head drop. Oh
That's a
no.
one? Yo, dude.
のみ
のみ
ってことはトリガーってことですね。
Ooh,
Yo.
2 triggers.
Agripain, that's right, dude. Agripain.
さあ、
That's right. Well, at least with the best of 3, we were able to run it back, especially being able to go first next game.
You're going first of this deck? Dude,
どうしてない
that is
ヒール
real
ヒールとか
Agripain,
ね
dude. For the opponent.
ヒ
hmm
ールヒールですねフロントは結構取ってそうなんでクイッ
Alright,
ク
first check.
そうですもんね
Ouch.
アグラベルなしのなし。
What do you do now? Swing in, pray.
叩きに行った。
I
Yeah.
think praying
that's-
is pretty good. Pray that he doesn't have another Hamiel or something like that.
守るのか。
I mean, there's no reason not to do it because, like,
1点受けた。
If he doesn't, he can't
there's
win.
been no traps. Yeah. You need to have at least some sort of level of tempo.
ハミル
Yeah.
補充できるかな。
What's in there?
そう
Is there a Hamiel in there?
気になりますね
うん。
Right now, he doesn't even need a Hamiel. Just throw down 2 cards, use Gabriel's skill,
hmm
bash face,
なんとかできればいいんですけど
put crits on Vanguard. There's no way you can stop it.
I think if he gets a Hamiel, it's like a guaranteed win
で、
at this point, even if he checks a bunch of heals.
Yeah.
はい。
Because, like, he only has, like, what, 10k shield in hand?
これでヤフキエルでも
Was that a grade 1 besides the Agravane?
いや、吹き、なんか、がみたいなのあったっ
Heals
けさっき
something off.
持ってましたね
だよね。
Okay, heals a Gab off.
あれ持ってないな。
Well, he just, yeah, you can
あ
use
で
it
も
here.
あ、ガブリルで持ってくれますね。
Get back the Gabriel, put something back.
1枚手札。
Yeah, we add the Hamiel to hand, obviously.
チャージ
And then
The
we
Yaf
trigger if we
down.
can.
これで2点なので大丈
Yeah,
夫ですね。
Jack
Gets a
Hill.
crit. Just put a Vanguard. He knows the hand.
Yeah.
Second check, nothing. Throw it on a ham. Easy game, boys. Easy game.
Yeah. Swing with 3 guy column first because he can't guard it.
手札がもう見えちゃってる以上
まあ、ベリフルメッツが
Alright, it's not bad.
Yeah. I would go for the left rear guard column first because he actually can't guard it, and then like Vanguard is still hitting anyway.
はい。
はい
クリティカル回収。
Look, oh, he's doing it. He's
まあ、まず
How did you know, man?
Yeah.
ね、というところで
Insane.
6点
Crazy, right?
wow. All right, that was a
Ugh.
that was a crazy game one. I want to
That
know
was-
that
that-
deck list, dude.
Yeah, me too. And so that built up a lot of hype just to seeing all these irregularly put cards into the lists. Especially seeing Agripain with core as well.
Yeah, I know, right? Random core in the deck for no reason. Well, for some reason that we don't know yet.
Mm.
Spectral, that was last year, boys. Now we are.
ただ、まあ、コンジョニッカ選手は、
Just seeing if there's any
センサー
info.
ハミルをどうするのかということだけが、
Nothing
まあ
really
2本目取って
posted
3本
from
目の課題に
anyone.
なるのかなというところでございます。まあ、まずは2本目ちょっと取りに行きたいなというところかなと。
Well, actually, Rocka's been posting, but
プロミネンスコアライドとかしてたらまたちょっと違ったのかなという気もしますが。
先に展開しておくのかなり
うん
ありでしたね
うん
ただどうしても いやかなりデッキ尖ってるんですよね、根性の立花選手。
そうですね、まあかなりコンボデッキ用製
I think like you're just running the core just for the fact that you could potentially early play filling up your board.
あると思うんですけど
Yeah.
も、まあそこがなかなかね、さっきダメージ落ちちゃったりして、はい。
Other than that, though, I don't really see why you would opt to run
3
it.
目にハネル出されるとちょっとしんどいよなというところを、まあちょっと走ってみたっていう感じもあるかも
Next
しれない
T-shirt
で
is
す
lit.
ね。
そうですね、もういっそのこと。
What's next T-shirt?
かなり思い切りよくて。
さあ、
What is
もう
that
切り
T-shirt?
替えていきましょ
The game over? Game
Hello?
over T-shirt? Okay, alright. I'm assuming Rocca is starting. 100%. I don't
Yeah.
see any reason why you wouldn't, especially when you're gold.
Mm-hmm.
So before Rocca was running, I
う。
think
あグローバル
Blarneus?
とヨセフスが見えてますね。
is it
なので
Blarneus?
グレさん
No,
を引き込めれ
Edmund.
ばかなり嬉しいところ。
お互い3枚交換です。
Edmund's the guy that like gets 10k shield.
Shield and power, right?
Yeah, 10k shield and power.
It's cold from effect, right? Or is it just cold in general?
When it comes into play, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or higher, it gets plus 10k shield on the Guardian Circle.
Ah, great, great, great.
And then when it attacks, you suck in a card into Soul, and it gets
Yeah.
10k and it goes back to your hand.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if he's running that still. That could be the
さあ
cores.
ここはでも
But it
落
seems
と
like
せ
a
ない
pretty
近
good
藤
card,
立花
to be
選
fair.
手。アグラベル走るとこぜひ見たいですね。
見たいっすね。
さあ、スタンドアップ、ヴァンガード。ドローして。
Draw one. Let's go. Let's go golds.
はい。
ヨセフス。
Rides that same card again,
Oh.
like Joseph,
Yep.
right?
マッハ
But I think you get rid of Din Drain for this one.
Mm. Well, it's a good ride target.
さあ、こ
Plus
こはお決まりの動き。
It's Josephus. Hmm. It's basically 8k Din Drain,
どっちを加え
right?
るかって感じですかね。
手札と相談。
お
ガブリエルを加えて捨てました。
Hitting the Gabriel.
Ditching
これ良さ
Gabriel?
そうです
Wow.
ね。
まあそうですね。まああと、
Deck
まあ
thin
デッキ
is
足
deck win,
さ
right?
というところなので、
He could like go protect
まあ
two,
うずめ
man.
選手やっぱりこう
Have you thought of
いう
that?
プレイの安定感がすごくある選手なので、 まあ結構自分の型にはめるの得意なタイプ
Okay.
なので、
Seeing how aggressive
どう
Rocca
ずら
was
せるか
last
という
game
ところ
as
ですね。
Uzume, do you still swing?
まあ先ほど結構テキスト確認してるカードも多かったので、
Oh,
そ
oh.
こでは一応
He's thinking about it.
ですが、さあ、
Okay, he
殴って
turns
いい
it.
のかと考えながらノーガード1点。や
Rocca will definitely take it. He loves that free damage.
ビスコットが。
Yeah.
おっと。
Next turn, he's like CB1, time to build a field.
ただここから。
Wow.
さあ、ライドし
I
ま
haven't
す。
seen that card in
ライド
ages,
した
man.
のエスクラド。
Yep.
Oh,
カウ
gets
ンター
that?
もらってますので。
Crazy.
強い。
うおーっ
グレニ
と、
が
これは、
揃
Have a
う。
good
Dude.
top deck.
これは
What?
4枚出すか、もしかして。
はい、ゴルフ
Yeah, so Josephus, when it's written upon, it calls the top card as
ここ
well.
強かったですね。こ
これ
の
V
And he literally got two good cards off the top call. An Aglavale.
加えるか。はい。
マッハスラッシュを入れて捨てた。
If he plays like one more card, I think he can empty his front row
さあ、そして、
and do three
Yeah.
attack.
エスクラド実は5000上がってますので、
Yo, what?
あ上がってないか。
I think in this situation you would call a Vanguard booster.
Well, he can already empty his whole front row. But yeah, okay.
コルボドゥク。
してそうですね。
Oh,
う
really?
ん
Unless he's calling literally a full
こ
board.
こかけれるんだ
He
ったら
could be.
Ma,
I wouldn't be
so,
surprised.
Yeah.
いないな
ない
ぁ
な
と。
ぁと。はい。
あ
まあそれでも全然
まあパーシバルかプロミネンスコアかなんか引きてえなーっていう感じですかね。
先行だったらパーシバルも全然いいですね。
そうですね。まあ何でもいい。マッハスラッシュ以外のグレサに乗りたいという。
Like, he can already, with the Aglavale, he can already suck in the other front row without calling anything else.
いや
But,
ー、これ
Yeah,
強
that's
いんじゃないですか。
but let's see how Hammy goes. He's going aggressive right. Oh, he's
さあ
looks like he's not calling anything
一番の
behind.
ヴァンガードからフロント出たら
Interesting.
結構怖い。
ここはちゃんと守りましたね。
Okay, no front this time. This is a 13, 22, 27, 37 to use as a skill.
ちょっと考えてますね。
Probably should. 37.
まあでも
まあでもも
こっ
う行くし
ちから行く
かないかと
しかないですね。で、4体出てるので、1号上昇ですね。で、ソウルに入ります。
Ooh. Oh, he's only doing the 5k.
2000
So I guess he's planning to
はい
suck it
あ
in with the
1万の選
Aglavale.
択効果ですね。
Yeah.
So this is hitting 27.
上げたと。
はい。
Still a true card guard when you
じゃあ
think about
2
it now.
万 7000かな。
Because Uzume doesn't run normal heals. No 20k shields.
2万
Yeah.
と3万2000ですかね、隣は。
まあ
Takes it.
効果使えば1点受けて、
Nothing. And then I guess
さ
Aglavale.
あ効果
This would
を
probably be a take as
使
well.
うのか
Yeah, this Aglavale is
使わないのか
huge.
He's
up to the back?
27.
Okay.
1点だよねと確認してイオフィール。い
Hmm.
やーしかしこのダメージが飛ぶたびに
I mean, he can keep that
実質的には増えて
there.
るように感じるのは
But it's gonna be the target of attacks now.
出てますね。
ヤフキールがある
I don't see Uzume giving another damage to Rocca. Pause.
さあ、ここ。
If he does, that's a Percival,
So,
Percival,
Hamil
and
握っている。
Aggravate turn, which is pretty lame. Like huge power.
さあカウンターをスイッチして1点ダメージはなし。さあ5枚見て。
He's digging. Is he trying to find a
He has a
Hamill?
heal
ガー
guardian.
ディアンを加えました。
Heal
That's
Guardian.
big. It's
Yeah,
gonna
that
help him
makes sense.
save.
強いですね。
まあ
Yeah.
マンバフと考えると非常に強い。
強いっすね。
So he can just attack into the rear guard first.
さあ
Now.
捨てました。
Mhm.
ヒルガーディアン2枚持ってる。
Everything is like hitting now. Like 13,
Yeah.
13 and 12.
さ
Oh,
あ出
he's
して
doing
き
it
た。
again.
おお。
もう1枚探しに行くのかな。
Is he actually just gonna give it
はい、
damage?
ガブリール。
Ambitious.
Gabriel. Is he just gonna thin that again too?
Maybe, okay, maybe he goes like, okay, I have a heal guardian in hand. My next turn is pretty good. I'm kind of safe.
Mm.
まあエンジェル
Yeah,
は
it's confident with that
そん
fact
な
that he
困らない
might be
デッ
actually
キですか
trying
ら
to push for
ね。
damage here, so he's in a
Yes.
better lethal range for the whole board.
しっかりセプトしたあたりがうずめ選手らしいですね。
Because he knows the easier his Hamill turn is,
ガーディアンサークル出しまし
え
た
the
ーとこれ
easier he's
は
gonna win,
ガー
right?
ド値ないっすけど、
Oh, dropping. So he must not have the best
え
target
ー
for
と
it
まあ
for Vanguard.
G アシスト
He
した
might
い
be
という
needing
意
to
思
G
で
Wow.
assist.
さあこれ2点入ります。フロン
Dude,
ト
that is huge Sag.
からの
Yeah.
ドロ
強い。
ー。なるほど、このドローは
Hope he doesn't
グレさん
draw
引っ
into
張っ
a
てくるだけ
bag
の
grave
力があり
free.
そうだが、
But he
Mhm.
tilted his head.
ス
He
タンド
tilted his head, man.
That's not good. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, is that the good tilt or the bad tilt?
ドロ
He did the
ー。
peek.
さあ
He sat.
ほら
Did
ね
he top deck that?
変えたドロートリガーでしたね、
He
今。
must have, right? Yeah, he did. Yeah. My goodness.
変えました。
Dude. And now it's 3CV to work with.
さあ、高校のゴルボルクは強いぞ。
さあさあさあ。
パーシ
Now
バ
he
ル引き
wants
た
his
い。
grade
Percival.
threes, man. He wants his
Percival
good
引きたい。
grade threes.
Yeah,
Let's
he wants
take
a
him.
うまい
Percival here.
なアグロバル。
Gets
その
rid
ま
of
ま捨て
Aggravain.
る。
Okay.
出してもおかしくないですけどね、パーシバル。
That's one call.
まあでも、
Wow.
アグロバルから降ってくる可能性ありますからね。
Cannon the calls. Yeah.
That draw yell was the audio
なかなか
equivalent of 64 font size.
熱い
Man.
盤面になってきました。
Only 64, not 72.
手札に
I mean, how
ア
what
グロバ
field
ル
can
が
he
い
make
っぱいい
though?
るな。
Dude,
How him is
や
gonna
りたい
go.
放題できますね、これ。
お
Oh my
three
god.
Aglavales.
That's
ね。
はい。
five
Bruh.
calls.
何枚数かは関係ないですからね。
そうなんですね。
はい
とりあえず
何枚コールしたかなの
Dude,
で、
this guy,
めちゃめ
this
ちゃ
guy
相
is
性いいです
going
ね。
full on pain train.
アグローバル戻しちゃえばいいですかね。ソウルに
はい。
ガンガン吸っちゃって。
How did he draw that many Aglavales, man?
もしかして
What?
ソウル届くのかなという計算を始めました。
All according to Keikaku.
He only has two cards in hand, so like, if he doesn't check any good shield for this dry check,
3万2000ですね。
はい。
it's actually not looking the best for next turn.
Dude, I feel like he doesn't even care about shield at this
こ
point.
のターン結構辛いね。
I mean, it's pretty crazy when you think about it,
そう
but
ですね。どこで
Yeah. I don't think he has much of a choice in this scenario, unfortunately.
yeah. But
Because
it's
assuming they're both like at least 15k
ま
shields,
あ最初以外で出す意味
and
あん
he's
のかなってい
only
う
sitting on like what, maximum 45k
okay, so he's using
worth
Heal
of value
Guardian
shield.
now.
おっとその順番で
Yeah,
いいの
that makes
か
sense.
If he does it this way, his other Aglavale can't really suck, right? Like the way you should do it is probably boost it again, and then the last one you suck in the Aglavale that is still sticking around.
Does Agravain actually need to suck in a target for its skill?
No. Dude, he just 2 Heal Guardians. This turn is shut down.
Oh, it's
This
rough.
turn is literally over, dude.
Yeah,
さあここ
because
は
literally you don't give him another
Yeah,
damage, and he
it's-
Uzume probably has another damage adder to go to 3 for Javier.
はい。よと。
I mean, he can
そして
call
アタック
intercepts.
してカンタロス1
Yeah,
Funnily
Oh,
not. You can
カ
call
ウント
the
5なので5
the
枚
fake Aglavales,
2、3、4、
the Edmonds. So it looks at top
5
5. There's not a lot of triggers in there. So is he gonna compress hard?
mm.
ただ
There is not to,
3
right?
万になっているので
Yeah, grade 2.
そこを
Aggravane.
超えられるラインをどれだけ作れるかと
Then
いう
two
ところ
はい。
A Percival as well?
来ました
聞いて
ね
ますね
これは大きい
Now,
He hasn't
an
used-
interesting point is how many Aglavales does he have in his list? Does he actually run 4, or is this going to be a missed call?
ただフロント
I feel like you
引きたい
still
っすね
okay. You discard an Aglavale, right, for the
フロン
skill.
ト引くと世界
If
変
you
わ
don't
る
have
yeah.
から
Aglavales in
Oh,
the
yeah,
deck
true.
anymore,
True, that's right. You have to discard.
さあそしてここで
because it's
Probably.
just trading an Aglavale for a potentially better shield.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
走らせます
Yeah, okay. He throws it away.
捨てて
yeah. He probably has none left in deck. So,
2に
Draw 1.
well,
Yep.
see
okay.
anyway, because he'll want to deck in if he does. Yeah.
はい
Looks like he only runs through that. If that's a front, it's a first front to negate the Heal Guardian.
No, that was call off the grade 2.
Oh, GG. No, that feels bad then.
Yeah.
He's using it to gain power. He's still committed
Yeah.
to this turn. Okay.
まあ
フロントが出れば。
Oh!
フロント
Oh.
Another front comes out.
フロント
Man, imagine the double front that could have happened.
話が変わってましたが
Yeah, if this is
That
double
would've-
front,
that would've been spicy.
Would have
そう
been
で
huge.
すね29だから届いてますね
そうなんですね
はい5000要求できるようになったよと
Sir. Yeah, that side is gonna swing into rear, I'm pretty sure.
さあリアを潰し
The
て
Gorbatok column is hitting 35.
ちょっときついっすね
You hit the 29 first and the 29. Yeah.
Yeah.
1234567枚7枚7枚ということ
Yeah, I think they're forgetting the 5k from Gorbatok.
まだ。
Yeah.
Called way more than
次の
two.
ターン達成はするけど
Way
その
more.
前に決着が1万いった
This is the pain.
と話は
The
変わ
pain
る
of Agravain.
ここだけアタックして
You're playing Aggravain,
そうかなっていう
and all your
So
opponent does is get power on his Vanguard. What do you even do?
39
39k Vanguard.
That's definitely not hitting. That's like
What a
30.
pass, man. Look at that pass.
Five.
一発
Look at his face, man. He's just like, what?
一枚で止められたっていう
Double heal guardian?
The power of Heal Guardians, man.
Are you
Damn.
for reals,
さ
bruh?
あ今度は根性の立花選手がこの手札
Which is what was initially said, right? Like early on when Heal Guardians were first things. Like the decks that suffer most are Uxel decks, right? And you see it in full effect. Dropping 2 Heal Guardians and 1 defensive negated a massive turn, honestly.
Yeah. He's got 8 cards in hand though, but Hamil's gonna Hamil.
Yeah. Yeah.
さあ1点乗ら
So he has
3
3 Aglavales. Like 3 of them are 15k
そ
shield.
うですね。
そしてヌズメ選手はどれだけ乗せられるかというところ
You mean 5k shield?
ただちょっと
Yeah, totaling
多く見えて
15k
る
shield
気
is
がし
what I
ます
should have
ね
said, yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, if Aglavales are 15k shield, man. Baller. What a baller
Yeah.
card.
So know that like he has he draw checked the
手が
front
抜くのを
and
走
was
り
it a
続ける
grade
だけだとは思い
1, the
ます
second
が
card that he drew check?
Yeah.
So
ダメージ
that's
受けることを優先しましたね
40k shield value.
まあガウリードまだ使ってないですね。
クリティカル
Dude.
So the other 3 cards need to be like high shield value, or this Hamiel is going to be wrecking face.
Man.
Oh,
Whenever they check crits, you just look at the guy, tilt his head. You just like, why?
He-
Why am I?
the rest of
playing?
the rest of his hands literally needs to be triggers for him to like guard this.
Yeah,
さあ
his hand is
さらにヨフィル
garbo.
いいのかと考えて
Because like 3 unaccounted for cards, 40k shield. So he literally needs an extra 45k shield.
ないのですね。やっぱ行きましたね。
うん
If he doesn't, then this smells like a pretty deadly turn.
Got another one, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh no, but that's not from.
So
That's not a
the-
check.
That's a damage add though, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it only puts the damage, it doesn't take a check.
2
No, well, he
Get
triggered
rid of the
another crit
intercept.
there.
ここに乗せた
It was
Yeah,
like,
getting rid of the intercept.
あれ防げんのかな
Yeah, this isn't good because
5
that's
ですね
like 80.
20, 35,
5万5千6
Yeah.
8万
75,
8
75.
万繰り5 8万繰り5 7万
So with the shield he had before that we know about, that's 53.
Okay,
So he needs 25k shield more from the 3 cards left he has in hand.
okay, he's in a calculation mode. Look at this.
おーいマジ
Yeah, so the
dropped
3 cards
five
left in
cards
his
before.
hands. Yeah. Okay, 2 unknown cards, that's 25. Okay. He has
おー
enough.
すげえ
Just.
Did you just drop 7
まあ
cards?
もらえないでしょうな
Yeah.
What?
And then no CB for doing anything next turn.
What the hell, dude?
なんとか足りたけどって感じですね、本当に。
そうですねカウンタープラス1
He's
残
just
して
thinking
お
what
きた
to
か
add
ったっ
again
す
for
ね
yep, the crit sentinel. More shield.
7 cards.
まあただ仕様が
First
何
game
に
drop
なるか
5
によ
cards
って
to
違
guard.
うので
He drew a trigger.
しかし頭
It
を
was probably a 6. It was probably a heal or
ずらしてるの
something.
でトリガーを引い
Right?
たのかな
And you saw the tilt. He's like, man, should have just no guarded
スクラ
that
ド
or
とか
something.
で増やしていって降ってくるカードにかけるとかなんですけど
I don't know. I
Well,
feel
he-
like you caught no guard because I think it was like 5
Gonna
crit,
say,
right?
yeah, he had was like beyond lethal.
Beyond lethal. Here's a
Yeah.
max slash.
カスラッ
Okay.
シュ
Yeah,
No CB
it
for
still
max
doesn't do
slash.
anything. No
though.
CB for it. You didn't even have CB for Agripine.
フロン
Oh,
ト
he's
出
still
し
throwing it?
た
He doesn't run crits, right? So he just
Yeah,
runs
I think
it
he's just yeah. Oh, in this situation, what do you really do? You kind of hope for double heal. Front. I mean, like,
2万
he's just giving CB to go into another Hamiel. Like this is unfortunately kind of pretty over.
Yeah. This is pretty huge GG.
He needs to like heal out of it if he has enough in deck for this next coming turn.
I feel like you just don't give any damage to Vanguard.
Yeah, gonna say I feel like you should have just literally just kept everything, swung at the rear guard, and
Yes.
see what you would have got.
You save this
Because
turn,
there's a
hope
chance
for luck,
yeah,
and then
there's a
next
chance
turn
you could
go
like
bigger.
recuperate some resources.
守ってま
Mhm.
した。
With that card, he could have gotten another counter charge though.
2
So.
万7000かな
Well, you kind of must want to add one.
Oh, he's still doing damage? No, man. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's literally Hamiel cost given
Literally
straight
a
there.
free Hamiel note. Dude.
Yeah, no.
さあこれ
I think
で
like if you've committed, you may as well just
6
commit
匹が
completely,
許
right?
されなくなった
If you're gonna do it, you have to like give them high damage.
Remember when people
Although-
said Angel Feather was dead after Heal Guardians? Lol.
Yeah, this even just doing that was super risky because there still could have been the chance he could have healed out of it, like in the
Yeah.
slight low
Yeah, now
chance.
he has to heal on
so-
6. Before he could heal
Yeah,
on 4,
he's-
5, and 6.
It's,
さあ、
yeah, he's kind of messed himself a
考
bit.
える
Yeah.
I think it's just with the tilt factor of like, yeah, this game's pretty much
な
over.
んか出しておきたいなと
い
いう感
ない
じ
が
Tilt.
が
Yeah.
さリ
Sad.
サ
Yeah,
フェル
it's sad.
ズ
That's why you can't tilt, guys. If you
はい
tilt,
回収されましたね
you
今
lose potentially winnable games. Is this top 8? No, this is top
う
4.
ークリティカルトリガー
Yeah, top 4 cut.
ここは
Did you just call a trigger?
ヴァンガードに
No, that's one none damage.
まあ V の
Yeah,
How-
he's still
how is he
just
still-
figuring out everything.
ヒール
What?
する
How is he so good at checking, dude?
Oh my god. He might not have a Hamio.
Yeah. I
う
mean,
ん
like here's the thing, right?
That's the reason he's putting on Vanguard.
If you were Rocker and you did no damage last turn, now Uzume will be on 2
まあもう
damage.
一点ヒールしたく
So
な
he
い
need the
なぐ
1
らいか
to
も
be
しれ
able
ない
to
ですね
Hamill you,
せっかく止めたしなーって感じ
right?
そうですね
Yeah, he has the
まあこれ
searcher
で
for the Hamio, so
誤比の
Hamio
余
can
地
be
が生
added.
まれたので
Well, when the
So-
decks were top 8, they didn't come to top 8. It's only top 4.
Oh,
気がしますが
yeah.
And the decks are like 1 angel, 1 gold, and 2 melody.
さあそして
Jaff
まだまだ
kill
掘っていく
grabs the Hamill.
Adding to the
You can-
Hamio.
You
Yeah.
You can just save it for next turn, really. He knows what cards are in their hand. But this, I
You
guess, is
can, but
guarantees
like
it.
with this way, you're pretty much guaranteed to kill, right? Because like you'll be doing over damage.
Yeah.
点ダメージ
Because like even him getting like 2 triggers is not enough for getting through the Hamio.
はいゾフィエルスキル1回復して1点受ける
Because without triggers anyway, Hamio was 45.
まああれだ
Oh my
けダメージチェッ
goodness.
クすればという感じでは
そうですねこれでハミエルが3点に届かせ
I
る
mean, do you give the crit
が
to Vanguard?
まあどうしたも
Crit
ん
power
か
to
なってちょ
Vanguard?
っと悩んでいるクリーン
You
の上に作る
You don't need to
can.
give. Actually, you don't need to give power to Vanguard anymore because you know.
No, you don't need the power to Vanguard. But like I think giving the crit to Hamio is correct because like even he won't be able to get defensives enough to like defend from Hamio. Because Hamio is now 55.
I guess like you can attack with the other column first as well, the Yaf kill column.
Yeah. He'll guard with the Yafgil because you have to.
さあそしてイオフィエルスキ
Well, that was a
ル
crit,
クリティカルは奥
置く
Yeah.
はいナキール
Oh, he's going for the shuffle as well.
But the reason he did that right now, right, is because like it gives
これねイオフ
the
ィエル
goals less chance to heal out of
じゃ
it.
ないというところがね
Yeah.
難しい
He
です
wants to be
ね
on 5, so he could only heal on 6.
I mean, he was on 5, and then he healed down to 4. But then he went back to 5 again.
まずは1ダメージ
He's gonna go back down if this turns end and he's still alive somehow, because like
そうですね
Nice.
Honestly, if a heal comes out here, yes, huge misplay. Huge misplay
Mhm.
last turn. Right?
yeah.
ダメージが
なんか出そうな気はしていたがって感じですね
If Uzume would have been on 3, he would have healed here, stayed on 3. He can no guard this, and then potentially live.
おっ
Ooh,
と
heals down.
これはあるぞうわ
3
Shooting in
damage.
the
光る
breathing. It wouldn't have been guaranteed he stayed on 3 because obviously he has the damage adders, but he gave himself a better chance if he did stay
Yeah.
like on 3.
Yeah, okay.
Ugh.
So Uzume takes that. I don't know. I feel like that was a misplay. Right, we saw-
Yeah,
No heals.
I agree.
Yeah, we saw no heals out as well on the gold paladin side. So he had a chance of healing. 1 heal comes out, stayed at 3. Uzume hits again, sure, no guard that, but there was 1 card we didn't see. So if that was a heal, like front heal, he becomes 32. Even the Hamill becomes guardable, possibly?
Depending on how many triggers he checks, obviously, because like Hamio
Yeah.
base is 45.
今度のリッカ選手の出来はかなり
Yeah, he
If he
tilted,
has
so
a
I can
tank, if he has
understand.
an AK booster.
先行を取って先に様子見れた
Like, but this is one of those situations, guys. This is like that 1% chance of winning, and you have to have saw it the previous turn on like what could happen, right? You needed to kind of see this eventuality that turn. Oh, and bear in mind, if he healed at 3 just then, he would have gone to 2 damage, so he can't Hamill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll get a trigger, but he can't Hamill. So
But he still had access to the damage adders though, because like he put himself up to 5.
no, but
That was, like,
remember,
the
right?
other
He was
thing.
at 3. His damage check healed him down to 2. He would have added himself up to 3, right? And then on his drive check, there was a heal, yeah?
True. But
Yeah.
then it begs the question of how much, like, because he had so much CB to work with, he kind of like overextended, right, with how much CB he was using and deck checking.
Yeah.
So that obviously plays a factor too. But yeah, in a relative circumstance, that could have been the possibility to have happened if he obviously did the play of just keeping his resources, denying his opponent, and healing out of it. That could have been a very
Yeah.
strong possibility because it happened there, right? He healed on his drive check, so he literally couldn't stop the Hamiel.
That's right. That's right. So he didn't like. He also didn't have a Hamiel, right? He needed to.
He needed to search for it, yeah, for the grade 2.
I would have misplayed as well, but I can see you can't do that in the environment. He did have a chance, but he didn't see it. Yeah. No, this is. It's hard to see because there's so many what ifs, right? But it's like he's on stream as well. It's high pressure environment. That's kind of the difference, right? You have to kind of see this like 1% chance. But like here's the thing, bear in mind that the play he did just then was probably a 0% chance of winning. So if you look at like the plays that you can do and the play is a 0% chance of popping off, or because he had so much hand, there's no way he just like no guards the last attack on 6, right? If you see that and go, there's 0% chance of winning here, then you can kind of work from there to figure out like a better chance, because literally any other play would be a better chance of working out than a 0% chance. I'll be right back.
あとやっぱうずめ選手も両選手も多分お互いこの対面は両方練習しまくってるはずなので
まあ来るだろうなと。
もう決まりきった動きが頭の中にあるんじゃないかなと思いますよ。はい、
このまま
決勝に行きますが、今ちょっと準備中でございます。さあ、ツイッターの方でもね、決勝戦始まるよと皆様つぶやきをよろしくお願いいたします。はい、海外の方もね、ぜひぜひつぶやいていただければと思います。さあ、こっちもつぶやいていこうかな。
しれっと裏で行われてるのいいですね。
はい、カンカンがその間つなぎで喋ってます。
すごいぜ。もう一人になっちゃったついに。結構まあでも本当に決勝楽しみだな。でも本当にあっという間でしたね。まあ一日と言え。
Like, in a way, you can work from behind, right? Because if you see there's a 0% chance of winning, you already know why. Like, why do you have a 0% chance of winning? Well, it's because I don't have CB and don't have enough cards to put down to put up a threat, right? So then that just becomes, then I have to keep these cards in my hand to find a better chance to like push damage.
Yeah.
So
if you're in such a bad spot, you have to look to play to your outs.
Yeah, so it kind of naturally leads to that play of, how about I keep everything in hand and just attack the rear, right? Because that generates me cards in my hand. It also saves me cards in my hand, and then I'd have like at least like 2 fronts in my hand to guard his next turn as well, while leaving him with only 1 CB to play with. So it kind of just
there was like. There was no reason to commit the front to the front row.
So, next game, we have 2 melodies, right? 2 very well-known players as well. It's going to be Ryo versus Alpaca. And, yeah. What do you think of the Melody Mirror?
Yeah, it's definitely interesting.
I mean, is it the person who goes first has the advantage, or the person who goes second?
Honestly, I think it's the person who goes first, because unlike Melody in the past, like, a lot of these engines and decks aren't running things like a lot of the grade 1 type build cards, like Elise-a-lot and things, and cards to be super aggressive, right?
Oh!
To do early damage straight away.
They went straight to the finals.
So was that finals for them that fast as well? Were they 2-0 for Ryo as well? Or was literally a best of 3 fast?
I think a Plon Mirror goes by pretty quickly. So Ryo would have beat Alpaca.
Yep.
Xenophron, I don't know why Plon is so popular in JP. Because Plon is a strong deck. Plon is a strong deck. Right? And I think we talked about it before, earlier in the stream. It's just, the meta is a good call for Plon. Also, you don't have long tournaments for Plon to shine. Right? Long tournaments makes Plon worse, because you're not as consistent as Prism. but if it's a short tournament, just high roll.
Yeah, that's basically the philosophy.
Okay, so technically speaking, I think this is an okay matchup for Melody. Especially if you're second, by the way. Oh! You see, he passes! Wait, no. What? So Ryo passed, and then Uzume passed.
Yeah.
さあ今これですよ。こういうことをね
Better than
やってくる
Prism?
んですよ。
If Pawn goes off, it beats Prism. Okay, so
think-
here's the thought on that play, right? Is Ryo wants to go second because
Yeah.
hey Toku, thanks for following, man. You want to go second in this matchup because you want your free stuff,
Heal
but
guard.
also your heal
and
guardians
heal
are
guardians too,
active
right?
against his Hamiels, and then when you go second, your pawn creates that extra Excel circle to like cuck out your opponent's like a big Hamiel play, right? You have
It's like the same
3%.
thing in vice versa, right? Like, because both opponents want to be able to have access to heal guardians against their big plays.
はいまあやはり
Yes,
選手としては
but like a heal guardian
多分
against
マリガンというか電光交換の時点で
against the melee
ヒーロー
deck,
がめていたので
it's not about
ないというところ
it's
で
not about in this situation. I don't think it's about like Angel Feather wanting to go second against Melody because it gains something, but Melody loses something
さあこれで
because it loses
Yeah.
that Excel circle. It stays at one turn where it's like kind of just does only 3 lines, right? But it also makes it so you have to use Counterblast 1 for Meep, which is pretty
Yeah.
big. Getting a crit here is huge as well. Losing 2 Meeps.
きつい
Yes,
My
Chris, this
goodness.
is V.
A
This
lot
is
of the
V.
advantage gone.
Yeah.
さあこれはかなり痛い
This is
ところ
pretty rough. This is actually pretty rough from here. This is pretty big brain attack,
チェル
big brain play from Uzume's side.
どっかで
to
ヒ
be
ーロー
fair.
引きたい
hmm
そのカノンを見せてもしかして
Yeah, well then, when Ryo didn't have the chance to capitalize, he stayed on 0. Uzume mirrored him and punished him for it.
Yeah, like 2 big brain plays. Stay on 0
Yeah.
to go second, which will be advantageous for
さ
you,
あしか
but
しちょっ
then
と苦しいですねこのターン
Uzume just staying on 0 too.
おそらく
And here, like,
一番
if you have 1
遅い
CB, you don't just stay at 0 forever because you're just gonna eat a Hamiel
そう
eventually
です
and die.
ね1点
Sitting for
That's right.
15, swings in. This side has protection.
何も考えることはない
So this Phoenix
Yeah,
is
can't be
protected.
hit.
2万
This is
3000
nice.
Yeah.
も
Takes
ら
the
う
damage. Gabriel goes in. He's Hamiel
トリ
ready.
ガーが出ない
He's Hamiel ready. Now it'd be interesting if Ryo actually rides up.
ここ
I think you're kind of forced to have to, right? Because it depends on how many checks Uzume gets here.
なんでも
Then, like, you can't really afford to let your opponent check a bunch of crits and spread them across just a non-Hamiel board.
True.
And it also depends on, like, how many heal guardians he has in hand as well, too, right? If he has enough, then there's, like, plausible reason to stay down. If you can still bash your opponent.
Yeah. I mean, if he develops down a bunch of Finas, then he's pretty good.
Yeah.
But since Melody is probably one of the most played deck in Japan, pretty sure Uzume knows this matchup pretty well. I mean, they might even know each other, to be fair. Uzume is also a pretty decently well-known name.
Yeah.
There's a YouTube channel as well.
ダメージ
He gets that crit.
トリ
今日
ガ
は
He
す
gets
ごい
that
Yep.
crit.
ーそうですね
Fresh is on again.
ただまあ
Yep,
フィ
all
ナッ
effects
ツ
of
は
Vanguard make it
出てるん
threatening.
で
Yo, I mean,
まあでもここ勘が持ってる
now you're forced to guard this, man.
Yeah. Grabbing the big shield just in case your opponent tries to go off next turn.
ハミュル埋めましたね
はいまあゾフィエル持ってるんで
ガードチェック
I mean,
欲しいって言って
When Hamiel's in the damage zone, it's safe to add whenever, right? You want to opt to have shield with this time, and then you can just
Yeah.
grab Hamiel with, like, Gabriel.
ハミエル
Ooh,
いやガブリ
yeah, you don't see me the Hamiel or you'll
The Hamiel, yeah. hmm
Oh, he's being so aggressive.
ナキル
Deck thinning.
いや
No, he's thinking. changing placement. Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, he's basically setting up everything he wants to play next turn. All the amount of the once per turns and all that. And these are just like two very, very annoying columns. He's gone even more annoying.
Yes. Oh yes, and he gets to use this skill. Yep.
Wow. That's another
oh
crit.
my goodness.
How is this fair? Dude.
Yeah, he's going for the full Vanguard pressure. So he has to commit everything for shield.
Wow. This is so smart play, by the way. If you guys are going, wow, this is lucky. Because once Melody sets up its fat intercepts, your deck is like neutered so bad. He has to push so hard here where Melody is like super weak.
Getting rid of one of the crits. Unfortunately,
just get rid of the Hamiel. He doesn't care.
Hamiel. Yeah, that's fair.
Yo.
17, 20, it's like 40.
Heal Guardian, this man. Even if he minuses 2 crit here, right?
It's still 1 damage.
Still takes 1 damage. He goes to 4. And he has to guard the other. He can like 25k shield and intercept. That kind of works, I think. Is there a reason we don't ride up to grade 3? Because they haven't even ridden up to grade 3 yet. This is just their grade 2 turn.
They literally haven't advanced the game state enough to get there. It's not the fact that they haven't ridden up to grade 3 because they don't want to.
Yeah. But Rio is in...
He's in heavy think mode. He's in a concerning spot.
His head is terrible.
Yeah.
He might have to do something funky where he guards with Athena and intercepts with the other Athena or something like that. Or maybe it's like a 1 to pass, right? 1 to pass is pretty bad.
1 to pass. Oh yeah, 1 to pass is really bad.
で数値で守る場合は1巻投げることになりそうな迷い方かなと。
そこまで多分ガード値が潤沢ではなさそうな感じですね、本当に。
まあフィナ飛び込めますけどね。
Okay, is it a -2 crit? Yeah, I think he's doing -2 crit.
Well, yeah, -2 crit, yeah.
But now he has to eat this. He has to guard or eat. Takes it. Oh, that's one Sonata as well, dude!
Oh my god. He has 1 Sonata in hand and the rest are gone.
He got the Plon, right? Does he have cannons? Where is he putting the Force 2 in Vanguard?
I think you pretty much have to, right? Because like you want to just put all the pressure on the Vanguard and hope for the best. Because your opponent doesn't have PG at this point.
Alright, cannon. Only a meep? It's not great.
Oof. Yeah.
You can put down a Sonata, right?
Yeah, he has 1 Sonata.
Counter charge.
You can tuck Sonata into Soul to use the Vanguard skill, right?
Yeah, but you kind of also want to do it on cannon, right? Because
yeah,
that heal guardian, so sad. These are terrible checks.
Oof. Yeah.
Athena, it's got 3 blanks, man.
Ooh.
Like if he puts the cannon in, he can use the cannon skill and force double guards. In a G guardian, a heal guardian will. If he plays a heal guardian, he'll be forced to call another card too. So he's doing that. But it means this is it, right? If
he needs, does he have a carrier?
Oh, he's on another Athena.
Oof.
Oh, gets a cannon in. It's not the best.
That's kind of big. It's kind of big for what you could do.
But a double Fina, that's a 20k intercept. That Fina will be like a 35 intercept. You can't interact with that Fina. No, don't play over it. You need that Fina to live, man. You need that Fina to live, bro. Unless
unless it's a carrier, he might be like, if it's carrier, he's trying to push, right? While still having the option to have shield saved.
He's at 7 cards in hand.
I mean, that's the only overcall you would make, is like only a carrier. Nothing else is worth.
アタックされないも
He's just trying to figure out can he live next turn.
まあそうですね。ちょっと悩ん
With
で
a
ますね
double Fina, you might live next turn. Because Uzume committed quite a lot last turn. But he's using the cannon
そうです
skill.
ね。カノンの効果使っ
Yep,
て
kept
2枚以
the
上人権が
guard
ダメになり
restrict.
ました。
I guess the problem here is
Probably
since he
nice,
doesn't have a
man.
Caro, his columns hit like junk.
そうですね
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's like you're calling 2 cards to guard anyway, just because of like
うん
the guard restrict skill, and the power isn't
まあ
that
でも
much
どうせ
because
2
you
枚
haven't
要求
got
す
a
るのは
Caro
関係ない
Like
という可能
this is
性
only
が
23,
Yeah,
but it requires 2 cards to guard, right? So that's not bad.
Yeah.
そうですね。まあ次一旦体力
oh, like Caro would have been the better scenario, right? Because like Caro is at least like doubling your column. 23 with 2 cards to guard is like a normal card progression, right? Because you'd be dropping like 2 15s anyway, or something like that.
Yeah.
If you pass.
さあ
But he knows he has a heal guardian here.
構えをしている
So if he heal guards and gives 10k,
うんまあ一点出
then
た
the
ら
next 2 attacks are easy intercepts, right?
そこで終わります
Yeah,
Thing.
exactly.
まあ横
Oh no, the
を
one
守
the
る
left side
の
is
か
like
と
a
いう
28, so that's not an easy
The
intercept.
Sonata column is an easy
実は
one
キャ
though.
ロ置いてたら終わっ
Just needs to get a
たのあるの
trigger,
かな
right? So he heal
あ
guards
でも
this.
ヒールガーディアンになって
まあ出ました
10k to the
10K.
Vanguard more than likely.
ま
Yep.
あとはいえ2枚ないと守れないという
And
ところ
dropping the
変わ
second
らずな
card
の
for
で
shield.
何を出すかと
It's 34 to a 23.
34. Okay.
As soon as you drop the second card, I think he's just thinking about how much he wants to commit.
ここの
With this
カノン
overguard
強いですねカノンの2枚ガード制限は
そうですねまあ残りも全部2枚要求してくるんで
Hmm.
5000要求
I mean,
と
you'd
か
have to
な
no
れば
pass this, right?
I think so.
はい
You can't gamble on the fact your
で
opponent just
これ
like
で
going
ガ
all
ー
in
ド
on
になり
Vanguard
ますね
for 2
But
to
can
pass.
he? Nothing.
チル
Yeah, this is
カノン
Ugh,
Oh.
that is so bad,
ガ
dude.
ード調子かったですね
そうですねさあここ
You're so
はい、リア
weird.
潰してリア潰して、はい
Okay. Okay, that's okay. That's not bad. All right.
Mm.
さあ
What he's banking on is like if Uzume triggers a heal or something like that.
フィ
Um,
ールが大量に手札にあります
he
が
needs-
It doesn't matter. He's on 5.
はいまずは
ハミエルいる
oh yeah, true. My bad. Yeah.
サリエル出てきて、
Yeah.
ナキル
Filling out the board. It's a blank, which is good because it was an add, not a
さあ
damage.
ガブリルスキル
But Uzume's been pretty good at doing these things, man. I don't know. I want
Yeah, the
one thing just
the
one
rescue
point.
checks have been on point.
何を手札に
So using the
ナキル加えて
What's the crit back and
1
gets back to
Gabriel.
$10k?
点
Okay.
ダメージ
First,
ク
yeah,
リ
you
ティカ
see?
ルバンガード
oh my word.
リアガード
Second check.
Yep.
な
Okay.
し
So far, only one trigger. Only one.
Can't be
Trigger.
magical the whole time. I mean, after last turn.
さあ
Dude, Uzume's trigger luck has been
ガブリルのスキル
extremely
で
strong.
前列1万上がります
Yeah.
This guy is like the king of crit triggers.
もう一個いく
はい
All right,
そ
discards.
して
Gets the other.
クリティカル回収
It's very
1点ダメ
defensive
ージ
again.
ゾーフィエル
Nothing. Okay.
さあ
At this point, he's got at least 2 crit sentinels in hand,
一旦切れたか
as well as a protect marker. So
これで
if there is a next
も
turn,
う
Uzume has a pretty good shield.
さあバンガード
Oh,
そうだったねはい
such a conservative turn.
クリティカルに
He doesn't need to be that explosive, right? Because
Yeah.
everything's lethal.
ちょっと守るに
So the biggest problem here is if Ro is forced to intercept with his Sonata,
というところで
he's
す
hitting
が
like a wet noodle.
Yeah.
そうですね5点までいっちゃってる以上ここ
Sir,
ど
you
うしても
really
受けら
don't
れないん
want
で
to.
そうですね
あクリティカル2のところを止めて
I think you need to save those for the Hamiel anyway. Because Hamiel's
Yeah.
a 45.
やっぱりインターセプトできることが
His
すご
hand
い
is
大
really
事
bad.
な
Is
の
that-
で
Oh, Hamiel's 50.
まあもう一列
50 okay.
まあツーサークルがあれば
Because the Nikia
全
boost.
然ガードは可能性あったかなというところ
So
があ
that
るんですけども
feeder is a
現状
35k
厳
intercept.
しそうか
So
Yeah.
one feeder is pretty good.
hmm
his hand is that another grade 2 Fina? But he's also got a lot of threes.
It might be.
1.
1巻
That's for one.
持った。
GG, man.
Oh.
It's like 1 off the draw, dude. 1 off the draw, bruh.
If he had that draw, he probably would have lived that turn.
Yeah,
1ターン目の滑り
yeah.
出しとんでもなかったで
He
すけど
needed a cannon.
後半は粛々と
He needed that extra cannon earlier,
そう
dude.
ですね、あそこで
Yeah.
Wow, okay, so-
見えちゃったなというとこ
そうです
ろが。
ね
So here's an interesting question.
ダメージがちょっと
So,
Mhm.
はい
かなりきついのがミープとか言っちゃったんで
まあどっかで
Rio lost that game. He gets to choose if he wants to go
Yeah.
first or
まあ考え
second.
一枚持ってれば全然話
So he can
は
choose to go second if he wanted to.
がその手が取れずというところでしたね。
This feels like that
はい
one
まあただ
one
今回
time in
は
V
日本選手でございますので
when you're like,
まあ
I
この
want to
後
go second.
どうなるかなというところでございます。
Yeah.
両選手これ後
It's a pretty rough choice, honestly.
ね
Especially when you know your opponent knows what you want to do.
Yeah.
どうなんですかねプロを
And like,
使うためにとかは全然ある
If he chooses to go second, the funny thing is Uzume can say, okay, he can do the same thing he did last game, which is pass on 0.
Yep. Yeah, that's if Bureau decides to do the same thing again, which I feel like he won't do again because he knows his opponent will
Yeah.
deny him for it.
Yeah, it's a best of 3 Zenithal. Best of 3. Yeah,
Yeah,
Uzume's grade 2 was really good. And it was the
Yeah.
correct play, 100% correct play. Because I don't see a game where Uzume rides up to grade 3 first and still has a positive matchup,
実は2人とも
right?
Yeah.
I don't see that happening. So
出してるっていう
he has to not. He has to
気
like
づいたんですけど
do decisive damage before that turn. And like him hitting Ryo to 5 is fine. Like sure, you're like, well, but Hamiel has a crit and can send it on a stick, but you know he has crazy intercepts, so
Yeah.
it's just the correct.
Going to 5 early was like the best bet because honestly it means he has to fully guard the whole turn.
Yeah, this is technically a bad matchup for Uzume if you think about it on paper. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, the other way is Ryo bricks and doesn't get a pawn. That's like the other way to lose.
4枚交換きそうですね。
Yeah. Yo's been on like a heavy trend of doing heavy mulligans too from what we've seen for this tournament so far.
Well, I mean, your deck runs like 8 grade 1s and 7 grade 2s, right? So, and
Yeah.
then you're required to draw to go into pawn. So,
Yep.
So let's see how it goes. Who's going first? This is the yeah. So he went second. He chose to go second, and then he passed.
Mhm.
He passed. Okay, so Ryo, he has to ride up. He has to ride up. Otherwise, you're gonna stay at 0 forever.
Mhm.
Assist! Oh shit! He can't even ride up.
Oh man.
Oh well. No, not like this. Does he even have a 2? He has a 2. He has a Sonata. Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's another grade 2.
But he has to
Guardian
chuck
crit,
away a Sonata grade 3. and the crit. Unless he wants
Yeah,
to throw
'cause
away
they
the null,
definitely
but or he throws away the null. Okay, he goes. It's useless against
No, and the
Hamiel.
crit.
ヒールガーディアン持っておきたい
Probably the crit, right?
It has to be crit.
Yeah.
大事にしてるってことかな。
Oh, dude,
押し切って、
dude, this is like
Yeah.
確認して、
ride skipping in
しない
V.
でアタック
He
で
passed.
すね。はい、まあなんと
Dude,
して
he
も
passed!
ミープのワン、
あ
1枚アド取りたい、後手で続けた
Bro!
い。1点入った。
Should have bluffed and
さあ
passed.
こうなると、
But if you bluff, pass, and then like G assist next turn and miss, that's like instant GG, right? That is instant GG.
Yeah. I think with this game as well, like Uzume has a lot of room to experiment and decides like how he wanted to play this out
Oh,
anyway.
okay,
は
okay.
い。で、ここで
Yeah,
In a way,
which
hey,
is-
also
is-
in a way, this lets his opponent like gives his opponent the option, right? Okay, you know my hand is kind of scuffed,
いや、あんじゃん
so do you want to give me
Oh.
options?
1万。
Mhm.
And I guess this is the plan here. Gets the
Yeah. He has like literally no shield to commit, right? Except for like
dude.
the grade 1 or the grade 2.
2点
Oh wow, dude.
打ち出しだったからめちゃめちゃ怖かったですねここ
うーん。
Oh, dude, this is sort of well. At least he gets his free meat, right? At least he gets his free meat.
I mean, that's one way of looking at this playoff. And at this point, you have to be forced to swing in the rear, right? You can't
There's
be
a
like
feeder.
allowed
You
to
see a
let your
feeder?
opponent have
動か
those.
したからにはある程度の
Munkar is glued to the top of Uzume's deck. Dude, I'm pretty sure he's literally just like Destiny drawing crits, right? This is literally like anime.
Yeah. And you have to swing into a rear guard here, right? There's no reason, like, you can't let your opponent keep having these resources.
Attacking
because it
rear,
could be-
smart.
Yeah.
Gets a draw. Oh, that is good.
このドロー
If
は
he can live to
That's
3,
good.
that is actually good.
Yeah.
If he used his heal guardian though, so it could be rough.
So,
It could be rough.
yeah, I think this turn's going to be rough anyhow. Does he have a Jeff Gill at least?
さあ
Yeah, he does, but he's riding. Oh, yeah, the damage displacer.
クリティカル
Wow.
強烈な
Jeff Gill's best friend, the critical trigger.
Dude, is he getting another crit?
もうぶん回すしかない
クリティカル出る
Oh my god.
Dude,
What
I
a
don't know,
universe,
man.
dude.
そうなってくる
maybe
と
this guy's the real Yellow
どう
Star
しようも
Vanguard,
ない
dude.
なあという感じ
完全ガードが
Dude,
入ったとはいえ
Every single one of
ま
these
あ
checks,
分をクイック
I'm pretty
シールド
sure,
で
like,
5000でシャットする
he
し
is
かシャット
above
できないんですけど
50% in these rescue checks when it comes to
しかないのか
crits.
なっていう気はしますね
Yeah, it's gotta be. In this game alone, it's been 100% critical trigger rate for dry checks.
確率的に3連続クリティカルってどうなの
And he's being smart about it too. He's spreading the crits so he doesn't get PG'd.
Yep.
さあ
Doing another nick here. Oh, my- oh my god, dude. No way.
すごい
Bro.
さあ
私引きすぎて逆に困ってるっていう
思ってるはい他も全部真ん中に分かってる
Actual insanity.
はいどこ受けても
クリで
Just no god? Just no god? Right? Like everything's gonna crit?
ま
Like,
I mean,
who cares?
you kind of have to, right? You need to hope to hit
What?
some triggers out of
One?
this. You know, the one.
One? No god.
You think, yeah.
Wait.
Oh, yeah. I think they were dancing around the game state too much. See what the judges say.
Dude, but he doesn't shuffle that and he goes for one and it's a trigger. That's like
Yeah,
so
it's like
jank,
bad.
dude.
おそらく今
I'm in bed and I shot up for that third crit.
ちょっと確認中です
I mean, at this point, you kind of have
Dude, the
to
person
shuffle
just
the
fell
deck,
down
right?
behind me.
Oh my god,
The
that's
amount
a
of
bad omen.
crits. The amount of crits has been going. It's too intense in that room, dude.
It's just like a perfect like imagery of the state of the game. Everything's falling apart on Rio's side.
Yeah,
Oh, my
his
goodness.
sides, his reality is shattering, dude.
Oh no.
そうですね今ジャッジが入って確認してます、
Okay, so I think a judge is doing something. They're talking to judges.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they had to deliberate
God,
the
okay.
state right.
Technically, it's advantageous for Ryo knowing the top card of the deck if you're just so far.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna say like if they were gonna revert, you would have to shuffle the deck.
Yeah. He nulls this. Okay.
You have to. He doesn't have the shield to sacrifice for this other column.
Oh, okay. So I was about to say next turn Ryo, what is he gonna do? Well, but I just realized it's on grade 1. So I'm like, well, there's not much he can
こ
do.
のターン
We know he only has
Yeah.
one
シ
Sonata.
ングルドライブでヒールを引かないとちょっと厳しい。そなた3面並べるけども
Dude, this is just Uzume's Ryoki Tenkai. Always get crit, no miss Hisatsu waza. Compression is a lie, man, because we know next turn he's gonna do a bunch of rescue checks and still get
どんだ
crits.
けケアしてもイオフィールがいる以上
Tax rear.
Seems to be in the stars.
まあトリガーを殴ってトリガー見てから考えようというところですかね。
Is that just on attack in general, or is it only attack Vanguard?
Hi.
It seems to be only attack Vanguard for the
Attack
power, right?
Vanguard, yeah.
はい
Yeah.
Okay, smart,
まあ
smart,
ヒール
goes
出た
for
ら
pass.
多分殴ったかもしれないですけど
Makes Uzume have to work on getting that Hamiel.
Mhm. He probably has the damage out of just to at least get the maximum value out of Gabriel.
Yeah, no. If he damage adds, right, it still doesn't get him to 3, right?
No, but like it just means like the maximum of the Gabriel check.
あ、まあ、確
Like
か
at
に。
this point, you don't really need Hamiel, right? It's just like
Yeah.
having crit pressure enough, especially knowing like a lot of Rio's hand.
さあここは
Oh, he just does Gabriel.
まあ2点受けられるので
I told you.
うわ
I told you. Compression is a lie, dude. It's another one.
首をかしげております
What?
これは動揺もしますよね。
Oh my god, dude! No
そ
way.
うなっちゃったらもうちょっと
Yo,
どうしようもないかなというところですね
But I,
Easy game. That's right,
な
dude.
のかどうかという
Easy game, boys.
I don't know why he didn't commit like at least another front row unit though. That's the thing. I think like it's probably just because like at least if he does it this way, so at least if he has a heal guardian, it still threatens lethal.
Yeah.
That's probably what I'm assuming.
Real thing. Dude, Uzume built different,
Ah.
dude. He's built out of crit triggers. This guy, dude.
さあクリティカルを加えて
さすがに。
イオフィエル
Literally built different, man. This is... I'm retiring the yellow card, man. You should just recruit. You just recruit Uzume, dude. He'll teach you how to yellow card, man. Like I'd play Angel Feather if my triggers were this
サ
good.
リエルはいる
Yeah.
But usually they're not.
しかがない感じなのでこのまままあ十分だろ
How do you even guard this, man? Just paint them yellow?
うとはい
At this point, you're probably wondering, does this guy play like 20 crits or something? Like,
Counting the triggers.
リアガードを潰しに行く
Yep, get rid of the Phoenix shield.
置いてるんで、
はい
1万1万8000ありますからね。
はい
can Rear guard this? His hand is okay, like decently big, but I don't know. Like,
1万要求
I feel like if he heal
Well, like-
guards here,
これ1万守る価値があるというところ
He had to
He
have hard
heals the
drew into a
Vanguard?
heal guardian, right? Because he
if
already
he
used the
heal
one
guards the
heal guard we
Vanguard
knew
and
he
he goes
had.
down to 1 damage, he'll still fit the yellow.
45000
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's still crit range, which is scary.
3万5000で1貫
I feel like that's the Uzume life, man.
4万5000出せば2枚貫通になるんですが、いや、ここ。
He's counting the intercepts. Oh, 10. Oh, that's 15.
これで1貫
45. One to pass.
ヒール
What the?
Oh my god, dude.
はい、ということで、WGP 春日本選手権ファイナルステージ全国大会決勝を制したのはうずま選手でございます。おめでとうございます。
I mean,
What a toxie.
I mean, I didn't know in Japan yellow means go, man. I thought that was just green.
異常でしたね、あれは。
何も言うことはないかもしれません。あれだけめくったらもう勝つ
That is next level. Oh my
気が
god.
しますね。
Melody is good. Not when you get critted out like that by Uzume, dude.
そうですよね。
そうですね。
Pretty
When you
sure
try
any deck loses to that, right?
Yeah, especially when you're trying to grade hold to get the most advantage out of your grade 1 and they literally punish you for it by going full board. Plus they can check yellows. That's just not a good sign, dude.
Yep. I mean, I guess now, like, the winner today is the critical trigger.
出ましたね。
はい
何年も時は過ぎて